world begins with the part everyone can see. Mistral reads the second truth carried by consequence. First, the public petition opens a harder test for the institutions nearby. The first mark burns within crowns, borders, and governments. A vote has reopened an old fracture across Europe. Kazakhstan parliamentary vote cements president's power. This is voter mood, not a hard event. It should be replaced before rendering. The opening account has finished. The hidden weakness starts becoming measurable. The sign over Europe is not finished. A peaceful count can still uncover a violent argument. Over the next few weeks, the truth will show itself through opposition language, street protests, and local anger. Second, the warning siren extends the warning beyond the immediate scene. The second warning comes through heat, bodies, and strained systems. France links sharp rise in drownings to heat waves. Across Europe, the fire front is forcing essential systems to reveal their limits. The practical warning will be written through hospital admissions, grid demand, and reservoir levels as fire, heat, and infrastructure begin to interact. The surface account has made its case. The harder meaning remains in motion. Across Europe, the emergency will be measured by disruption as well as damage. Watch hospital load, grid demand, reservoir levels, evacuation orders, and fresh fire fronts. Third, the rescue map reveals how quickly ordinary protection can weaken. The third warning comes through heat, bodies, and strained systems. Human-caused Nevada wildfire forces 42,000 people to evacuate. Across the wider world, this is not a technology story. It is a public health and infrastructure warning. The temperature is visible, but the deeper count is written in hospitals, power demand, water stress, and the old. The surface account is settled. The next movement matters more than the original noise. Across the wider world, the warning is not just heat, but capacity. In the coming days, watch hospital admissions, grid pressure, water demand, wildfire spread, and whether public warnings arrive before the next wave does. Fourth, under a colder light, the strained hospital places old assumptions under pressure. The fourth prophecy gathers around earth and sky. Fire has found dry ground and impatient wind across the wider world. Emergency declared in Nevada as wildfire forces evacuation of 14,000 people. Smoke will travel farther than flame, carrying fear into places not yet burning. The wind will decide which plan was real and which was theater. The visible moment has reached its conclusion. The deeper account now opens. Across the wider world, the next few days will test whether this was an event or a hinge. Evacuation lines will show who prepared and who merely hoped. Fifth, the defense perimeter tests whether the official response is strong enough. The fifth thread is pulled through war and iron. A vote has reopened an old fracture across Europe. Holding election in wartime would risk destroying Ukraine, says Zelenskyy. The ballot may look peaceful, but old anger can still move beneath it. A ballot can close a box and open a crisis. The event has left its first mark. The next evidence will come from what bends. The sign over Europe is not finished. A peaceful count can still uncover a violent argument. Before this month settles, the truth will show itself through local anger, security response, and coalition pressure. That is today's reading. The headlines will move on. The pattern will not. The reading folds itself away. Consequence keeps the final watch.